Hey guys, it's Michael. Today is your Wednesday, July 8th, second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. We have a lot of important information to cover. In today's video, I'm going to go over how on Tuesday, 156 top economists published an open letter demanding Congress to pass recurring stimulus checks and also extend the $600 per week or $2,400 per month enhanced unemployment benefit payments. So in today's video, I'm going to break all of that down and more. But before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing another $50 free stock giveaway. All you need to do to be eligible is like the video down below, be subscribed to my channel, and comment down below the 3 stocks I mentioned at the end of today's video. If you don't want to enter, don't worry, you can still go ahead and get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Anyways, let's jump right into it and let's go over what these top economists were saying. So, on Tuesday, top economists were urging immediate and bold action from Congress in the second stimulus package with recurring stimulus checks and extending these enhanced unemployment benefits. This isn't the first time that economists have spoken out and urged Congress to do this. This is actually the second time. The first time was on June 26 when the Bureau of Economic Analysis released data on unemployment as well as personal income showing that the extra $600 per week benefits needed to be included in the second stimulus package. And this is really good news because we are seeing top economists continually urge Congress and demand Congress to pass some form of recurring stimulus checks. It's not like they just said it once and forgot about it. No, they're continuing to urge Congress, pointing out new data every single week saying how it is important that we continue this moving forward. So anyways, in this open letter published by the Economic Security Project, 156 top economists called for ongoing stimulus checks tied to the state of the economic recovery, as well as boosted unemployment benefits and aid for cash-strapped state and local governments. So this is very exciting because the 3 things they say we need to focus on in the next stimulus package is some form of direct stimulus checks, continuing these $600 per month, $2,400 per week enhanced unemployment benefits, and also provide additional funding for state and local governments. The Economist letter strongly encouraged policymakers to implement recurring direct payments tied to automatic stabilizers, which would put federal aid on autopilot and gradually increase or decrease depending on economic conditions. They didn't specifically say what type of automatic stabilizers, but they did mention things like the unemployment rate. So for example, if the unemployment rate goes up, well then they'll pay more in these extended unemployment benefits. And if unemployment goes down, well then they'll decrease how much they pay. So then these would go on forever until we see the economy recover. And this is good because then Congress wouldn't have to pass a new bill if, for example, a second wave of cases come up and businesses have to shut down again, because if things get worse, it'll just automatically kick into place, and this will prevent any delays from happening with people receiving money. They go on to argue how regular checks to individuals from the government would propel economic activity and buttress households grappling with financial calamity. So what they're saying is with these extra stimulus measures put into place, with enhanced unemployment benefits continued, and more direct checks, it would help those people who don't have jobs and who are struggling right now, because if there's no additional support, there will be millions of households who don't have any source of income to pay their bills. So they say this will definitely help the economy. It helps us see a full V-shaped recovery. They go on to explain how direct cash payments, direct stimulus checks, are an essential tool that will boost the economy, economic security, drive consumer spending, hasten the recovery, and promote certainty at all levels of the government and the economy for as long as necessary. So what they're saying is that by putting these automatic stabilizers in place, automatically doing recurring stimulus checks, well then it puts a lot of sense of security in the public because they know that if things get worse, they will still be able to get recurring stimulus checks. They'll still be able to pay their bills, put food on the table, and without these payments, a lot of people would be struggling and it would cause a lot of uncertainty in the market. The economists go on to argue how that a lack of cash would sap consumer spending from the economy. And they say consumer spending accounts for about 2/3 of the country's GDP. So if people aren't going to go out and spend money because they don't feel comfortable, they don't have any source of income, well then that's going to drag out the economic recovery significantly. They go on to explain how right now GDP is expected to shrink by 11% during the second quarter of this year, and that 27 million Americans have likely lost their health insurance along with their their jobs. They're saying right now there are still 27 million Americans who have no way of paying their bills if there are no more direct stimulus checks, and also if the enhanced unemployment benefits are not extended after they expire July 31st. Moving on, they go on to explain how direct cash payments to households would help keep spending levels up during uncertain times and help people buy essential items like groceries, pay their rent, and it would just help keep the economy moving along while people don't have their jobs. They said right now, much is still unknown. We don't know if the virus is going to come back. We don't know if there'll be a vaccine. We don't know what's going to happen moving forward. But it is clear at this point that the recession will require significant and sustained stimulus policies that are responsive to the health of the economy. So what they mean by responsive to the health of the economy, that means that as the economy changes, as we see it get better or worse, that the stimulus measures automatically kick into place and more money or less money is sent to people depending on what people need at that point. One thing that a lot of top Republican officials have been concerned about is adding more money, more debt to the U.S. deficit. However, according to what these economists are saying, they said that we agree with economists from across the political spectrum, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, they said they agree that the concerns about debt and deficit right now should not get in the way of taking appropriately strong measures to stem the downturn now. They're saying that they need to pass more stimulus, and that is more important right now than worrying about what is happening with the U.S. deficit if we're adding more debt to the U.S. economy. Because if we don't pass more stimulus, well, then it's going to take longer for us to recover, and it could have even worse effects moving on. And then finally, they touch on the last few points. They go on to say how even after businesses start to reopen and jobs begin to come back, there will be significant economic fallout, and the demand will continue to lag if people don't have money to spend. Even if businesses open, even if places start to do business again, if people don't have money to spend, well, then these businesses are going to struggle and they could still go out of business even after opening back up. So that is why they say we need to pass more stimulus moving forward so that people can keep businesses afloat, businesses can hire more employees, and it's just a cycle that needs more stimulus to start, because without it, then consumers won't be able to spend, businesses won't be able to stay in business, and then there'll be less jobs. So ultimately right now, with so many unknowns in the economy, with the virus, with states reopening, with stimulus, they said right now it is critical to enact stimulus policies that will help to promote a robust, sustained, racially equitable recovery and will stay in place until Americans are back on their feet. They said they can do this with regular direct stimulus payments tied to economic indicators such as the unemployment rate, as well as continuing and extending these $600 per week or $2,400 per month stimulus payments. So they said those are the two things that they need to look for moving forward: direct payments as well as enhanced unemployment benefits. Anyways, that's just a quick update for you on what is going on with the second stimulus package, what these top economists said in the letter yesterday. So that is your Wednesday, July 8th, second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. Now let's get into the $50 free stock giveaway. All you need to do to enter the $50 free stock giveaway is like the video down below, be subscribed to the channel, and comment down below these 3 stocks. The first stock for today's video is DraftKings, and the stock ticker symbol is DKNG. The second stock is American Airlines, and the stock ticker symbol is AAL. And the third stock to enter today's giveaway is Carnival Cruise Lines, and the stock ticker symbol is CCL. So make sure to comment down below those 3 stocks to enter to win today's giveaway. Also, don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. Join our Power of Finance investors group if you're interested in the stock market investing or how to make money in general. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.